Yeah. Ooh, Jimmy James in the house. And the crowds came up. Because I was rocking the house like that. You know what I'm saying? I am Jimmy James. Thank you. Thank you. Now, please settle down, crowd. Settle down. I know you're glad to be here tonight, and I'm glad to have you here. I'm Jimmy James, and tonight's show is called Love Thy Neighbor. Now, break it down now. Break it down. Hi there, hi there, hi there. So glad to be here to see you tonight. I call the show tonight, Love Thy Neighbor. No, this would not be that big old neighbor sitting in the middle of the belly, you know, with a hole in the center. No, not that neighbor. Would not be that neighbor with Tom Hanks in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Wouldn't you want to be my neighbor? No, we're not talking about that neighbor. We're talking about you. All of you that are at the house right now, you are dealing with coronavirus. And we know we don't like no coronavirus. No, we like and we love each other, so we take time to entertain each other because we can't go out there and I can't come to your house and I can't rock your world like I would like to. I know being a good neighbor means that we need to do what's called social distancing. The other night, I got an example of that when I went over to Cracker Barrel. There at Cracker Barrel, they made me sit on a table. Well, they didn't make me. They said, hey, follow me. She said, walk like this. I said, yeah, well, I like that, but I don't think I like swish it like you do, but I did the best I could. She says, walk over here to this table, and I sat down, and it was a table for 10. And nobody else was on it but me. Now, I love to go out and eat. I had me some roast beef, mashed potatoes, and chicken and dumplings, and I had me some cornbread and blueberry jelly. I had some turnip greens, man, I had everything. But you know what? That food don't taste that good when you're by yourself. Not only was I on a table for 10 by myself, but there was nobody else in that side of the restaurant. And I love when I hear people making noise when I'm eating. I feel like I'm the star. But you know, after I left the restaurant, I had to come home. And that's the reason why I'm making this video for you, because I know a lot of us have to come home. And there's nobody there. Now, we spend the whole day with crowds. And in a crowd, if you saw me, you'd be like, that dude is whacked. He is crazy. And he must be super cool. But people, let me tell you something about me. When I get home by myself, and when I shut that front door, and when I pull down them curtains, I have a tendency to put myself down. I'll start saying, man, you so stupid. What you said that today for? Why you did that? Why you said that to that person? And why you did this? They can't stand you. No way. Leave people alone, man. I be putting myself down. You know what I'm saying? I know I tell y'all I'm cute. No, I just be kidding. I just be messing with y'all. Truth about it is I be at the house. I look in the mirror and I say to myself, man, you ugly dude. Ooh, you get away from me. Quit following me. That's just how I do. You know? Now, that was before we had coronavirus. Now we got corona and we got to be home and we got to be stuck there with ourselves. But now before it got too bad for me, I found this book. And in this book, it gave me some words of wisdom about me thinking about I wasn't looking good, or I wasn't all that. I wasn't a cat's meow. This book brought it out for me because it was a book of wisdom. I want to just read to you what it says, and you tell me what you think. This book was called the Bible. I don't think too many people read it anymore. But when I read this, I was like, wow. And this was a guy called King David. And he was saying that Psalms 139:14, I praise you because in an awe-inspiring way, I am wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know this very well. King David was saying about the human being. You, me, men, women, children. He was saying we were wonderfully made. And when we put ourselves down, we're kind of like saying that God didn't do a good job when He really did. It's just that we done let our minds start working us over. And now that we're stuck in the house with this social distancing and self-quarantine, you know, we might be wearing ourselves out. Stop it. Stop it. It's stinky. Now, I want you to remember what David said here, that you're wonderfully made. You are. Look in that mirror and you say to yourself, I am somebody. We're going to be all right. We're going to be okay. Let's raise our heads up. Let's stick out our chest. I don't care if you are Miss Pretty. I don't care if you some of them cute little babies, you know, walking around like that. Get in my belly. You know, I don't care if you're Mr. Handsome like Mr. Jimmy here. We are wonderfully made. And we're all in this together. So if you get a little lonely, look at my little silly video. It's stupid. You know, we're going to have a good time with this video. There was another point of wisdom in that book that I read. And when I read it, it like made me feel pretty good. And that's why I came up with the title for this show today, Love Thy Neighbor. Because it said here in Matthew 22:39, the second like this is this: you must love your neighbor as yourself. It started out in 38. This is the greatest and first commandment, which was, you must love Jehovah your God with your whole heart and with your whole soul and with your whole mind. And then 39 came back and said the second is like this: you must love your neighbors yourself. I'll put this video together because I love you guys and we're in this together. And if we have to be alone, we're going to be alone together. So check it out, enjoy it, have a good time. I'm going to put some more videos together in the future. If you're having feelings of loneliness, depression, or worthlessness, come on, man, get on the bandwagon. You're wonderfully made. Put something on the internet so I can look at it and laugh. Together, we're going to buff this bad boy up. We're going to raise our heads up. We're going to stick our chest out. We know we're going to make it. That's because entertaining each other demonstrates beyond a shadow of a doubt. Love thy neighbor. I am. Woo! Whoa! I am Jimmy James, and you just got an episode of Love That Neighbor.